Welcome back, guys. Andrew Penman here, your host for today. If you haven't considered subscribing to my channel, consider subscribing. I do electric skateboard reviews, travel videos, hacks, modifications, a whole lot of stuff regarding stuff like this today about some internal information I've got. We've got stuff we need to update you guys all the time with. So today we're talking about electric skateboard companies, a little bit of a history, where we are at the moment, and a couple of concerns I have with a couple of companies. Let's roll the intro. We'll see you soon and we'll talk about it. Okay, welcome back. We've also got a carving board from Mark Richards coming, street surf skate, put up against the Hash 77 Toledo from SmoothStar, see how it compares for a Quicksilver product. We've got a lot of stuff happening, but today it's all about what I'm concerned about, and we'll just park that particular stuff for a second, talk about the history of electric skateboarding companies. They come and go like iOS software updates. Some stay, some don't. When I first got into this 6 years ago or 5 years ago, we had Magneto board, and we had EBoard coming out of the States, which has since gone. Swag board, we had Onan and Cool Wheel, which are both since gone as well. I was the first guy to bring the Chinese market to the Western world, which they were obviously very appreciative for. But yeah, obviously that led the way and paved the way for the future, which was.
Could you say that again?
Future of electric skateboards coming out of China. As we see today, the highest quality probably in the world, and most of the big companies are outsourced there anyway. So obviously coming along, Cool Wheel, which I did, is no longer in business. Onan failed to meet the new expectations of the new modifications of their click-in battery, of course. Then Landwheel came in, and we got now Revel. It's all just evolving, no pun, but into another level of quality and styling, but also in technology. So it is actually pretty exciting. We had the big tall poppy fall down in front of everybody. We all were just shocked. It was the big boosted boards collapse, over-engineered, undersupplied, and not put money back into the companies. That was their downfall. You either oversupply, undersupply. There's so many combinations where companies start off in a Kickstarter. We've got the dreaded Jed board chaos that happened out of Australia. Well, it was Malaysia. That never came to fruition. We had a lot of issues over the years. Mellow boards have now even outsourced their boards. They're no longer make them in factories. They send them to, I think, electricaltraffic.com. They're being it keeps changing as the landscape moves. So we've got a couple of companies I'm concerned about. Need to let you know as a duty of care to my subscribers, and when I review these boards I recommend them. With something I hear, I know, I've got to straight away let you know the concerns. I wouldn't be doing my job properly if I didn't do that. So we're looking today at a couple of board companies in China I'm worried about. How do I know this? I've got boots on the ground. I'm well connected. I've got a lot of intel on the ground and everywhere telling me some stuff and feeding me documentation about some of the stuff. Now, I will reach out to these two companies I'm going to talk about now. I want, if you have an issue with this, this is not my view. It's what's been given to me in information in terms of these companies. It's also, I'd like to hear from you if you've got any concerns about that, or my information is incorrect. But at this point in time, I have got some real worrying concerns about these companies. So first of all, the one I'm a little bit worried about, which I've mentioned before, is LeafBoard. Now LeafBoard is a great company. Let's go on the website and have a look at it. The LeafBoard is an amazing, here we are now. It's aesthetically a beautiful board. I've got one that failed after a while. The connector didn't connect to the actual the battery. I've reached out to them, including the owner of the company, and yeah, nothing heard back except for an automatic generated email and also a text message back saying, yeah, thanks for reaching out, we'll get back to you, and they didn't get back to me. And you know what, this is the ongoing thing, these automated generated things that pops up, can we help you? These are all built into the website. So my concern is the LeafBoard company, maybe it's still active. You can see the websites here. it looks all very impressive, but are they actually delivering, or are they actually manufacturing? Reach out to me in the comments below if you've got a leaf board, if you've ordered one and got one the last 4 weeks. I'd like to know. If you're from LeafBoard, contact me via my email in the description field at zulupenman@gmail.com. I want to know what's going on. I need to let people know. As customers, we need to know what's going on. We need to know what the concerns are, or the pro rata, risk of ordering these boards when you are not in the same country and you've got limited, translation and communication. So LeafBoard is the first company I'm a little bit concerned about. There's some other stuff I know about, and my personal dealings as a pretty influential YouTuber in this industry. I reached out, and they should be jumping straight for me and helping me, but they haven't, which is a real canary in the coal mine alarm, because that's because they should look after me, because I disseminate to you what's happening. So first thing is LeafBoard. I'm a little bit worried about that. If you're going to order a LeafBoard, hold off until I know more. If you have ordered a LeafBoard, let me know down the track. So LeafBoard gets a bullshit button. At this point, I want you to just be mindful, and we'll get back to you in due course in my notifications on my tabs in my YouTube channel. I'll give you an update on the LeafBoard response, and if there's any response at all, and we'll go from there. So that's the first thing. I'm a little bit concerned. And plus, that board, the single motor, is outlived its design and technology. For someone at my weight, 90 kilograms or 93, it doesn't take you on a really steep hill. It seems to chatter sometimes. It's got a hall sensor that does fail. It's not the best LiPo battery in it, and yeah, it is what it is. It's a great short commuter, small, mobile little skateboard to take on the train or bus, but yeah, it's probably outlived its design. The second board I want to talk about, which is sitting right here, and that is the Lycaon company. Now let me just say from the beginning, I reviewed this board. You can see in the corner here, it's the original 1.0. It's the 850 watt motors. It's a 5255 motors, the smaller motors. Now have a look at it. Lycaon look, I was dealing with a really nice contact there, had no problems at all. I know that they really produce a great board. I love this carbon board. I just enjoy riding it, and it hasn't failed me at all. There's no issues with it all. But I am going through some of the Facebook group page content, and I am concerned because a lot of people are making contact with Lycaon board. There's no response, there's no emails, there's nothing. People have ordered boards and they are not getting their boards up till now, or no contact, which is more concerning, and no emails, no progress, no shipping, no tracking. This is a worry. Now, I don't know, and this is what it's saying. I'll just read it out. We're sorry to inform you that Lycaon service and shipping has been temporarily suspended due to one of our members getting COVID. Thus, the entire team is currently under quarantine. That's not unexpected and not unreasonable, but then sorry for the inconvenience caused. We'll resume as soon as possible and help in a timely manner. In addition, due to the outbreak of the epidemic in the area of our Chinese warehouse is located, all products TX3, that's the current model, and all accessories shipped from China cannot be shipped out normally for the time being. The recovery time cannot be determined due to the government control policies. The bullshit button on that. And we will notify you as soon as we return to normal. Well, so far they've notified nobody, so there's a real concern there. Then in regards to the order shipped from our overseas warehouses, obviously there's warehouses in US and in Europe. They have got stock, the Swift, the 3.0 carbon. They will get shipped normally within 3 to 5 working days. Now, we know now that 3 to 5 working days isn't happening. I'm concerned for that for my subscribers, customers. I would be totally pissed if I ordered a board and didn't get it or didn't get any response. So if you're listing Lycaon board, please contact me down the bottom in my email link. I want to know what's going on, what's happening. If you don't get back to me within a week, I'll just do an update in a week saying no word back. And the last thing, for those who claim refunds, please email henry@lycaonboard.com. Now, I have got very good intel. And again, this is just giving you the information, and you can do what you want with it. I'm not suggesting anything, I'm not saying anything, but 3 or 4 employees have been stood down or sacked. There's been a movement and shift around of the production team. There is no factory in Gaucho. There's no factory there. It's basically outsourced to independent suppliers that outsourced and build these boards. I understand that those companies and those suppliers who they're outsourced are not being paid. There've been civil matters raised for that money outstanding. There's also talk about possible the company not lasting or winding up. Now this is all from pretty reliable sources on the ground, but like I said, if this is wrong, let me know. But more importantly, if you've got a Lycaon board in the last few days, you have received one, or if you ordered one and got response or correspondence or emails, let me know in the comments below. If I don't get anything on that and no word back from Lycaon in a week, they'll update you accordingly. But the big thing is probably warning. Do not, at the moment, do anything, I think, with the Lycaon in terms of ordering. If you have got a board already, let's just see if we can get that back or get it or refund it or whatever. I love the board. I just think I've got a very loyal responsibility to my subscribers and to customers that I recommended this board to. And if I don't do that, I'm not doing my job properly. So it's critical. So that's the second one, and that's the only board at the moment that company coming out of China that I've got a problem with at the moment. There are a few others, but they're not on the radar as far as big. These ones are turning over quite big sales, so we need to make sure. Guys, that was all for today, but I have got that source straight from ground zero. So don't panic if you have ordered one. Don't go, oh God, there goes my money. You've got PayPal if you paid it. You've got protection. You've got eBay protection. You've also, if they did it through eBay, you've also got credit card, MasterCard, Visa. You've also got insurance. You've also got other avenues to go through. Plus, the company should warrant their honour in terms of refunds. So let's just see how it goes for now. But I think it's very important that I'll let you know straight away on that issue. Okay, look, I don't know, I just I'm not saying anything. I just want you to make sure you're aware. If you're in the market to buy a Lycaon board, just hold out for a little bit till you know more. Okay, guys, that's about it for today. Till next time, guys, happy skating, safe skating, keep carving, and we'll see you in the next video. Andrew Penman signing off. What? You're still here? Cool. Listen, why don't you watch some of these other videos I've made in the past along the same lines as what you've just watched in the same kind of category. Enjoy.